Hey Cancer, my apology for that. Oh, anyway, right after the video cut off, the cards had popped, so this is what we have for you. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. We have Judgment. And we have the Nine of Swords. So I was already going through this when I noticed that it was no longer recording. I was so passionate. So what I found interesting is that we have, we have Swords energy, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have water energy or Cups energy, which is, your energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then we have Scorpio here, Judgment here, and we have the Nine of Swords. So you are losing sleep over something, right? And what I feel like is you have the Knight of Swords here, right? This is very, it's almost like it's an aggressive, rushed, hasty, not always well thought out energy, right? Just moving forward very quickly. Yeah. And then we have the King of Cups, and this is a more methodical energy. It's a more mature energy, and I feel like there is a progression from the Knight to the King. Okay. There's a transformation from the Knight to the King. So even if you feel this way, you're not acting on it. You're acting in a more balanced way. I feel like you've changed. You made a choice to change, a judgment to change. Like I said, a decision to change. And there's something from the past that's on your mind, that you are not able to release, something that keeps you, awake at night, something you could possibly dream about when you do dream. But there is a sense of having enough strength to see yourself, all of you, and to look at the situation that you may not want to look at, that you may not want to face in reality, but there's something something from the past that possibly ended, but it caused a transformation in you. And it's something that you are not talking about, that you're not sharing with anyone. It's like a secret. That's what I feel. I'm going to pull some more cards from a different deck just to see what additional messages that we get. Lord, let's see. One more shuffle. What other messages do you have, Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah. So we have the Fool card, and we have the Page of Swords. This is spine. It's like with this falling under the Death card, it's like the polar opposite. It's like dying to be reborn, ending to a new beginning. You know, I feel like you watch this person, and the the energies can be reversed. This could all be the other person watching you. It could also be that you're watching this person have a new beginning in secret, while wanting to, resurrect the situation in your mind. I just don't feel like you're communicating any of this. I feel like at times you want to, just jump on your horse and rush to this person. But, you're using your better judgment. You're more mature. You've transformed. But it's constantly on your mind. It's in your soul. It's deep. And you're having to dig deep. But I feel like you do want to take, you would like a new beginning with this person. But I feel like instead of letting them know, you watch them from afar. You watch them live their life. Maybe on social media. I feel like this person is, doing well. They could have transformed from the situation also. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. But, judgment is all about something being resurrected from the past. So, and it involves, something outside of yourself. But it's going to take thinking about it, not necessarily in the Nine of Swords energy to bring it about. That's a little bit of focusing more on what you don't want. It's a little more fear-based, and so is the moon can represent that. I feel like you're not sure if this is something you should want, right? Love yourself first. Yeah. You're calling them in, though. Either way, or they're calling you in. And it's like, even if you're saying, you're being strong, I don't want this person, I don't want this person, I don't want this person, but you want this person. That's the narrative. It's actually, even if you're fighting against it, it's going to bring it towards you, because that's the energy that you are meditating on, but in a negative sense. So even if it comes forth, it may not come forth in the manner in which you want, because it's all about what you think about, you bring about. So I would say Spirit is saying, love yourself first, all of yourself, your shadow self, your light self. Love yourself first, all of you. Love the changes that you've made. You've died and you've come back, you reinvented yourself. You made a judgment call, you made a decision to be different. So what are you so you know, frustrated about? Is it that you see this person, you know, living their life, being free, like not with you, and you feel, you know, kind of like all in your head about it, and you don't feel like this person feels like they're like all in their head about it, but you don't know what they're going through. But I do feel like this person is, you know, has learned to love themselves, or vice versa, but you are calling them in, whether you realize it or not. And they're being called in. The horn is being blown. So that's what I see for you, Cancer. Let's see what wisdom Spirit has for you. What wisdom? What wisdom, Spirit, for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. By the book. Chopwood. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little more on By the Book. That card I'm familiar with, but sometimes it's good to look more specifically at the book. We're gonna go by the book. Ah, that's funny. Okay. By the book, 40, number 4. I know Chopwood is all about, it's almost just like doing the day-to-day activities. And I feel like with this card for you, Cancer, it's all about just working through, you know, this, like step by step, day by day, letting go, letting God. It's all about a connection where you appreciate the little things, like the everyday things, the things that are usually considered mundane. It's really what life is about and made of. Like sitting and saying nothing and reading together, or cleaning together, or whatever it is that is not profound, it's not dramatic, it's just existing. Okay, I feel like you would just like to exist with someone. And that's okay. That's good. It's healthy. So let's see. By the book. What's the overall message for that? It's like it's all about understanding what makes a person who they are, and it's really based on their environment, their culture, their experience. And so it's about finding a middle ground and a balance that allows the relationship to flourish and honor the person's individuality and let them honor yours. And it's kind of about like playing things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure the other person to conform to how you want them to be. And then that, you know, you deepen the connection. So I think it's about just, you know, allowing and just being and accepting people for who they are, and accepting yourself for who you are. So when you can accept yourself for who you are, then that makes it easy to accept others. And I think that's what Spirit is saying to you, Cancer. And so that's what I have for you. If this reading resonates, please let me know how. If it doesn't, please check your other placements. If you want a personal reading with me, I'm doing my best to accommodate everyone at this time. Thinking about starting a venting session, like venting sessions where people can just call me and just vent, just talk about what they're experiencing personally, and have a listening ear. We can pull cards, we can you can ask, you know, for my support, but really it's about venting and talking and being heard without biasness. And so that's something that I find helpful. And if you feel like that's something that you would find helpful, or if you just think it's a good idea, let me know. Otherwise, Cancer, I want to thank you for taking the time with me. I'm Goddessy, and this is Tarot in Real Life, and I'm so happy to be back. And I really respect and value your time, and for you to spend it with me, I think that that is amazing, and I'm honored, and I appreciate it, and I hope you know just how much. So I love you, and I will see you next time, prayerfully. Peace.